Speedway, August 17th, a Friday night. Mid-Vale, Barber and Canton Night Series race, getting ready for the first race in the super late model division in the first heat race. On the pole 4, Scott Baker. On the outside of him, number 301, John Klein. Then 29, Roger Black. 53, Mike Miller. 21, Johnny Vallow. 30, Brian Volk. 7, Rich Rohr. 75, Mark Michael. 84, Dan Millers. 03, Lonnie Vaughn. Won't have a start. We will not. It'll be another lap. Baker getting a little anxious on the pole there. All right, getting ready. We should get a green this time. Turn 1, out of 2, it's Scott Baker. John Klein, Roger Black in 3rd. 4th, Brian. 4th is Mike Miller in 53. Now 3rd is Mike Miller, that's the 3rd. Baker showing the way. John Klein in 2nd. 3rd, Mike Miller. 4th, Roger Black. Vallow moving into 4th spot on the inside of Roger Black. Out front. John Klein in 2nd. Roger Black going into pits. Trying for 2nd. Baker out in front. Miller in 2nd on the outside, trying to get the 2nd behind John Klein. Vallow back and forth. Then 5th is Brian Volk. Into turn 3, Mike Miller on the outside. White flag out for Scott Baker, Fairlawn, Ohio. Out of 4, one more time. Baker, Miller, Klein, Vallow, Brian Volk, and Richie Rohr in 7. Scott Baker picks up the first super late model heat win here tonight at Mid-Vale Speedway. Okay, you on pause? You want to pause, John?
I can't be.
Getting ready for your second Super Late Model heat race. On the pole, Bob Bennett, S1, N90, Paul Bars. 8, Joel McKnight, 43, Joe Grunda. 5, Carl Kegley, 21, Kenny Stevens, 51, John Schneider, 09, Paul Miller, and 79, Brad Malquith. Nice field of supers here tonight at Midvale Speedway. Joe Grunda's in second, Carl Kegley in 5, he's in third. And John Schneider, 51. Paul Miller, Bob Bennett. John Schneider moving on the outside of Carl Kegley, trying to get third. Back here in 5th. Joel McKnight showing the way. Schneider getting a little sideways coming out of 2. Joe Grunda holding down second, and Joel McKnight, your leader. Challenging Carl Kegley back up for 4th spot. 5th is Kenny, 6th is Kenny Stevens. Joel McKnight, number 8, showing the way. Joe Grunda, 43. Back there, moving on the inside of Kenny Stevens. Carl Kegley still holding down 4th. White flag out for Joel McKnight. Out of 4, here he comes. Winner. Joel McKnight, Joe Grunda, John Schneider, Carl Kegley, Brad Malcolm, Paul Miller, Kenny Stevens, Bob Bennett, and Paul Barnes. Joel McKnight, winner of your second Super Late Model heat winning race here tonight at Midvale Speedway. A Friday night special, Midvale Barberton Canton Point Series night here at Midvale Speedway. Joel got out front and nobody could catch him. Joel McKnight, your winner of the second Super Late Model heat race here tonight at Midvale Speedway. right, getting ready for the first sports stock heat race. Here we go. Farmer Smith. Tony Diano. AJ Diano. 36. Anthony Diano. Your leader. And Wes Galbraith back here in third. Fourth is Roger Liner. Fifth, Chuck Surratt. And Brad Channel, Kenny Carroll, and 55. Roger Liner on the inside, challenging Wes Galbraith for that third spot. Smith holding down second. Chuck Surratt back there in fifth. AJ Dino showing the way. Tight battle in there for second. Farmer Smith, Roger Liner, and Wes Galbraith. Second through fifth. Fourth. White flag coming out this time for AJ Diano. Here he comes, AJ Diano. Smith, Liner, Wes Galbraith, Kenny Carroll, Chuck Surratt, Brad Channel, and 55. AJ Diano picks up the first sports stock heat race here tonight at Midvale Speedway. All right, second heat in the sports stock. 31, Randy Gray. 51, Dynamite, Dave Watson. John White in 84. We got a Gray coming out of fourth. Rich Schweitzer in 10. And Ferris Schwartz, 77. Mac Grimmel Jr., 72. Harold Cool in 6. And Doug Summers in 3. Make out your field for the second heat in the sports stock. Driving to number 10 tonight. Watson and Gray bound out for first and second, and Glenn Jewell in 10 tonight. Subs in for Rich Schweitzer, and then John White in fourth. Still holding down that top position. Dynamite Dave Watson in second. Glenn Jewell's in third. Fourth is John White in 84. Fifth is Mac Grimmel Jr. Watson caught on the outside now. trying the outside. White flag is out for Randy Gray. Can he hold him off one more time around? Down the backstretch into turn 3. He's still got it. Out of 4, it's going to be a drag race. Randy Gray, he pulls it off. Glenn Jewell finished second. John White, 84, will finish third. Randy Gray, I believe this is his 3rd or 4th week out with this car. And he's brought home at least 3 checker flags with it. Randy Gray from Uricksville, Ohio, I believe, picks up the 2nd sports stock checker flag tonight here at Midvale Speedway. His first name, Gene Taylor. Number 34. Jeff Ziegler, Don.
Welcome to Randy Gray. That's on the bar. And all kinds of pressure on Randy.
Guy Chapman. Yeah. All right, getting ready for the 3rd heat in the sports stock division. 34, Guy Chapman. Jeff Ziegler, 01 on the outside. 20, Gary Miser. 93, Don Hooper. 72, Gene Taylor. 32, Wild Bill Bittaker. 71, Mac Gribble Sr. and Jeff Smith. And 34. Ziegler getting a little sideways. 3 abreast racing down the backstretch. Chapman taking hard into turn 3. Your leader is Ziegler. Challenge on the outside in 2nd. Wild Bill Bittaker moving up the 3rd spot. Hooper on the outside. Ziegler in the inside. Hooper goes for the lead in turn 1. Don Hooper, 93 from Canton, Ohio. Whitaker now in the 2nd. Smith up to 3rd. Gene Taylor, Mac Gribble Sr. and Guy Chapman up there in turn number 3. We go back to green. Don Hooper, Bill Bittaker. White flag coming out now. Hooper hold Bittaker off into turn 3. Don Hooper, Bill Bittaker, Smith, Ziegler, Taylor, Miser, and Chapman. Don Hooper, 93. I believe he's up by Canton, Ohio, and number 93 races on Saturday night at Canton Motor Speedway. And for the last 3 or 4 weeks, he's been coming down here in Midvale and doing a pretty good job of it.
First heat, street stock division. On the pole, number 10 is Karen McCormick, 30. Kim Heron, 1. Jimmy McCormick, 149. Tonight being driven by somebody else other than Rich Dassacker. I'll have to check that identification. 87, Jeff Egan. 18, Larry Richardson. 52, J.R. Ridgway tonight. 22, Ernie Shook. 39, Kevin Merritt. Jumping out to the lead and early in this race is Jimmy McCormick. Second place is his mom, Karen McCormick. Coming up on the outside, trying to take over third place is Larry Richardson in car number 18. Halfway home this time around. Coming up into third place is 149. Taking over the position off of 30, Kim Heron. Ernie Shook down on the inside, trying to take over third place. Final lap coming right up. Final lap. Checker flag out for number 1, Jimmy McCormick. 18, Larry Richardson. 149, 22, Ernie Shook. 87, Jeff Egan. 39, Kevin Merrick. But your winner, number 1, Jimmy McCormick.
Dairy Queen sponsors number 1 car, Jim McCormick. Have a big round of applause for Jim McCormick. And come on, that number 25 car, Common Drive to Larry Richardson.
I don't know if he's going to follow them or not.
Mustang silly happy. Still won't get back to free up party to it. Boy, win a lot of races here lately.
Okay.
3.2, Jeff Paulette. Number 14 car, packaged by Dan Blue. Number 2 car, Roger, for 3 out. There's no good turn back to the outside. What a full he made it. He pulled it off. Starts to the other.
race in the street stock division. 149 is Rich Elkins tonight. He has been eliminated. 30, Kim Heron in the lead. Number 1, Jim McCormick, trying to hold off. Number 1 has been eliminated. 4 cars left in this street stock pursuit race. 30 going awful high. 87 down on the inside. 30, Kim Heron has been eliminated. Side-by-side battle between Jeff Egan and Larry Richardson. Larry Richardson hanging on to second place. 22, Ernie Shook trying to get on the inside, trying to eliminate him. Final lap, final lap. Richardson just hanging on to that position from being eliminated. 18 has been eliminated. Now, Ernie Shook up on the outside of Jeff Egan trying to take over the lead. Almost photo finish, but 22, Ernie Shook takes the win. Second place will be credited to 87, Jeff Egan in the street stock pursuit race.
And I'll tell you, had the stand shaking that time. Okay, 50-50 number, 272-552. 272-552. If you have that number, stop down the ticket office. $131. 272-552. What a job this young man did. I'll tell you, it's side by side, bumper to bumper. All 3 drivers do a super, super job.
Chunky right there. 272-552, is that what he said?
right, and Robin. Go ahead. Comes on that number 4 corner, pick up that chicken plate, to the breathing right, that 41 car.
Hey Marcia, next time Doug goes down, it's time to come see me. Give me some of these.
Okay, the Waco Bait Shop, number 41 car, Randy Rice. Car's about 4 or 5 weeks old, I guess. They're racing.
Constantly in the sports stock division, green flag racing, 31. Randy Gray, 51. Dave Watson, 71. Matt Gribble Sr., 34. Jeff Smith, 32. Bill Bittaker, 72. Gene Taylor, 93. Don Hooper, 20. Gary Miser, 01. Jeff Smith, and 34. Guy Chapman. Randy Gray out in that lead. 51. Dave Watson on the outside. Side racing between 31 Randy Gray, 51 Dave Watson. Jeff Smith getting a Jeff Ziegler getting a flat tire, spinning out. Halfway home, halfway. Matt Gribble Sr. up on the inside, trying to take over second place. Back in the pack, 93, Don Hooper. Up on the outside of 72, Gene Taylor. Taking over sixth position. Looks like 31, Randy Gray, 51, Dave Watson, 71, Matt Gribble Sr., 34, Jeff Smith, 32, old-timer Bill Bittaker, 93, Don Hooper, 72, Gene Taylor, 20, Gary Miser, 34, Guy Chapman. Final lap for Randy Gray. Checker flag out, your winner, 31, Randy Gray, 51, Dave Watson, 71, Matt Gribble Sr., 34, Jeff Smith, 32, Bill Bittaker, 93, Don Hooper. The winner of the consolation race in the Sports Stock Division, 31, Randy Gray. The top four advance to the feature. I can't hear you. Tension in the concession stand. It's intermission time.
Sausage sandwiches?
Huh? Yeah. We got about 2,000 people down there.
Crystalline special hot sausage, if there's any left. They're going fast, folks, so you want to make sure you get down there and get one. Have a nice round of applause for Randy Gray. What a job this young gentleman doing this automobile. Popcorn, ice cold Coca-Cola, and other soft drink. Tom Snacks, $1 concession stand.
Feature time in the late model division. Your lineup looks like on the pole 09 Paul Miller from Akron, Ohio. On the outside of him 79 Brad Malquit, Strasburg. Second row back number 4 Scott Baker from Fairlawn. 301 John Klein of Canton. On the inside 29 Roger Black from Barberton. Back on the inside, outside of him, 53, Mike Miller from Akron. Fourth row back, coming up from Miamisburg, Ohio, 21, John Vallow. On the outside of him, 03, Lonnie Vaughn from Canton, Ohio. Back on the inside, fifth row back, 30, Brian Volk, Canton, Ohio. 7, Rich Rohr from Dalton, Ohio. Next row back, 75, Captain Sizzle, Mark Malkett, Strasburg, Ohio. On the outside of him, 84, your top qualifier for tonight, Dan Villers from Barberton. Next row back, 51, John Schneider, 21, Kenny Stevens. Next row back, 3, John Stefanik, 5, Carl Kegley. Next row back, 43, Joe Grunda. And number 8, Joel McKnight. And in the final row, 90, Paul Barnes, and S1, Bob Bennett, both from Canton, Ohio. This is your 50-lap MBC Midvale Barberton Canton Point Series race. Pace cars in the pits, they'll go green this time around. Bringing in the field, 09, Paul Miller, 79, Brad Malquit. We got a green. Jumping out in the early lead, 79, Brad Malquit. Going into turn 1. Brad Malquit out in the lead, 301, John Klein in second, 09, Paul Miller drops back to third, brother Mike Miller's coming on the outside, got fourth place, fourth, Scott Baker in fifth, and 03, Lonnie Vaughn on the outside of him. '53, Mike Miller taking over third place off of brother Paul Miller. that lead. Flag races, 79, Brad Malcolm out. 301, John Klein in second. 53, Mike Miller third. 09, Paul Miller fourth. Number 4, Scott Baker up on the outside of Paul Miller, trying to take over 5th place. Paul Barnes in the infield. Scott Baker going real high. Lonnie Bond down on the inside. Taking over 5th place. Back into 4th through 6th position as Paul Miller's on the inside, Scott Baker on the outside, trying to hold him off. Up in front, Brad Malcolm putting a lap on 90, Paul Barnes. Scott Baker's taking over 4th place off of Paul Miller. Your lineup looks like 79, Brad Malcolm, 301, John Klein, 53, Mike Miller, 4, Scott Baker, 09, Paul Miller, 03, Lonnie Bond, 7, Rich Rohr, 21, Johnny Vallow, 84, Dan Villers, 30, Brian Volk, number 75, Mark Malcolm. Getting into lap traffic, Brad Malcolm going around Carl Kegley, putting him a lap down. Also a lap down at this time is S1 Bob Bennett, 43 Joe Grunda. Number 3, John Stefanik going 1 lap down. Brad Malcolm stretching out his lead. On the move now, number 7, Rich Rohr coming up back through the pack. Number 8, Joel McKnight going 1 lap down to your leader, Brad Malquist. John Stefanik spins out in turn 2. Yellow flag out, yellow flag out. Looks like car number 30 in the infield, overheating.
And that brings the flying test in that 30 car, so can't even fall under that car.
Touch flew up. I think he just dropped water. On this yellow flag lap, Roger Black went in the pits. Now he's back out. Flagman Eddie Warmack calling him to bunch up, trying to go green this time around. We got a green. 79, Brad Malquith. 301, John Klein. 53, Mike Miller. Number 4, Scott Baker. 09, Paul Miller. 7, Rich Rohr. 03, Lonnie Watt. 21, John Vallow. 84, Dan Miller. 75, Mark Malcolm. 21, Kenny Stevens. 51, John Schneider. And 29, Roger Black, all on the lead lap. '84, Dan Villers, getting passed by the Captain Sizzle, Mark Malkin. Halfway home, 25 laps in this time around. 25 more laps to go. Brad Malquith has led every lap of this race. 301, John Klein in second. Number 4, Scott Baker on the outside of Mike Miller, trying to take over third place. S1, Bob Bennett went in the pits. Tight battle between 09, Paul Miller. 7, Rich Rohr. 03, Lonnie Bond. 51, John Schneider spinning out in turn 4, bringing out a yellow. Brad usually runs the outside first coming out. Okay, yellow flag out. Your rundown looks like 79, Brad Malquith. 301, John Klein. 53, Mike Miller. 4, Scott Baker. 09, Paul Miller. 7, Rich Rohr. 03, Lonnie Vaughn. 75, Mark Malkin. 21, John Val. 84, Dan Villers. 29, Roger. 21, Ken Stevens. 29, Roger Black. All on the lead lap. Green flag racing again. Brad Malquith still leading this race. John Vallow losing power, going into pits. 7, Rich Rohr down on the inside of 09. Paul Miller taking over 5th place. 75, Mark Malcolm making his move up through the pack. About 21 more laps to go. Back in the pack, Roger Black did take a pit stop during that caution. He had to start way in the back. He's moving his way up. He's right behind Joe Grunda and Kenny Stevens. 90, Paul Barnes. Really slow into this turn. Losing power. Go. 20 laps to go in this race. Your leader remains 79, Brad Malquith. 301, John Klein. 53, Mike Miller. 4, Scott Baker. 7, Rich Rohr. 09, Paul Miller. 03, Lonnie Vaughn. 75, Mark Malkin. 84, Dan Villers. 29, Roger Blacker. 21, Kenny Stevens, all on the lead lap. Back out of the pits, number 3, John Stefanik. John Stefanik come back out to try and rack up some more points in this point race. We're getting into the lap traffic, putting another lap on Carl Kegley. Now lapping the 11th place car, 21, Kenny Stevens, going down for 1 lap. 10 cars remain on the lead lap, just 10 cars. Brad Malquith working his way through the lap traffic, getting clear. Now John Klein, Mike Miller, Scott Baker, and Rich Rohr have to work through. Lap traffic is staying high and up and out of the way. Leader Brad Malquith has about 5 car lengths on John Klein. Evidently John Klein is running the backup car, usually driven by Bill Vogt. Something must be wrong with the aluminum that they usually run. John Klein spinning out, taking the 3 or 4 of the leaders with him. Yellow flag out. John Klein spins out. 75, Mark Malquith's in that tangle up. 09 and Lonnie Vaughn are all in that tangle up. Shot of them, all bunched up. Okay, going back to green next time around. 44 laps in, 6 more to go. Brad Malquith trying to hold off the challenges of John Klein, 301. We got a green. Your lineup looks like 79, Brad Malquith, 301, John Klein, 53, Mike Miller, 4, Scott Baker, 7, Rich Rohr, 03, Lonnie Vaughn, 75, Mark Malquith, 84, Dan Villers, 29, Roger Blacker, 21, Kenny Stevens. I don't think he is credited as going one lap down that time because of the caution. Four more laps to go. Brad Malk went out into about a 5-car length lead. White flag coming out. Final lap for Brad Malk at Strasburg. Checker flag out. Brad Malk at Strasburg, 301. John Klein, 53. Mike Miller, 4. Scott Baker, 7. Rich Rohr, 03. Lonnie Bond, 75. Mark Malk, 84. Dan Villers, 29. Roger Black, at 21. Kenny Stevens. But your winner, first race of the 1990 season, Brad Malk at Strasburg, Ohio.
Stock front flip. He does run a 4-barrel on his car. Stock flip around the 4-barrel. And his ground features on dirt and asphalt in one season. Something that a lot of people can't say they've done.
Converting about halfway through the season from dirt to asphalt. He still runs a dirt circuit. Running a lot of asphalt lately here at Midvale Speedway. Picking up his first checker flag at Midvale Speedway in a number of years. I should say first feature in a number of years. He's picked up some checker flags this year in preliminary events, but this is a first feature event for the 1990 season for Brad Malk, Strasburg, Ohio.
And family, representative of the pit stop car wash, will get their picture taken with B.A. Malkett, and he'll get that big, beautiful trophy. Contest, concert. I think you did the right move, don't you? How about a big round of applause for Brad Malkett, B.A. Malkett, owner of Malkett Racing Engines, and of course he's got one in 5 Malkett Racing Engines in that automobile, and coming home with victorious in our big 50-lap late model feature. Okay, they tell me Brad is putting up an additional $500 if you can win the main event with a Malkett Racing engine. And also, if you're the fastest qualifier to main event with a Malkett Racing engine, $250 from B.A. Malkett. How about a big round of applause for Brad? What a job he's done. His ground features on dirt and asphalt one season. Not an easy feat. I'll tell you what, Brad, I have to go over to Pitts later on and sing some Beach Boy songs to you, all right? That way we get the best of both worlds.
Sport Stock feature event. On the pole, 77, Bear Schwartz, 72, Matt Gribble Jr., 6, Harold Cole, 3, Doug Summers, 7 up, Tom Smith, 36, AJ Diano, 22, Chuck Surratt, 55, Chris Damasio, 98, Wes Galbraith, 54, Brad Channel. We got a green. Matt Gribble Jr. out in the early lead on this Sport Stock feature race. 550, Kenny Carroll losing power in the back of the pack. '72, Gribble, 77, Schwartz, 6, Harold Cole, 3, Summers, 7 up, Tom Smith. A lot of cars coming together in the back of the pack. Number 10, Glenn Jewell, 550, Kenny Carroll, 71, Matt Gribble Sr. spinning out. Yellow flag out. Glenn Jewell, number 10, loses a right front tire. Flagman Eddie Warmack punching up the field, leading this race, 72. Matt Gribble Jr., 77. Bear Schwartz in second. Number 6, Harold Cole, third place. Number 7 up, Tom Smith in fourth. Number 3, Doug Summers in fifth. Rest of your lineup looks like 22, Chuck Surratt. 36, AJ Diano. 98, Wes Galbraith. 55, Chris Damasio. 54, Brad Channel. 38, Roger Leinert. 84, John White. 31, Randy Gray. 51, Dave Watson. 34, Jeff Smith, and bringing up the rear of the pack, 71, Matt Gribble Sr. Father and son team, the son's leading the race, and the father's in the back of the pack. We got a green for Matt Gribble Jr. Chris Damasio down on the inside of Wes Galbraith. 77, Bear Schwartz and Harold Cole coming together in the second and third turn. Harold Cole going down on the inside trying to take over second place. Coming up on the outside of Doug Summers is 36, AJ Diano. 98, Wes Galbraith coming around. 22, Chuck Surratt. AJ Diano is on the move. Going up beside Farmer Smith, trying to take over fifth place. Harold Cole on the outside of Bear Schwartz, trying to take over second. Coming up in behind Bear Schwartz is 7 up Tom Smith, and right behind him is 36, AJ Diano. Out to a big lead is 72, Matt Gribble Jr. Good tight battle for second place. Harold Cole on the outside, trying to take over second. 77, Bear Schwartz down on the inside, not giving up. You can throw a blanket over second through fifth place. Good tight action between 6, Harold Cole, 36, AJ Diano into third place. Bear Schwartz falling back to fourth. Your leader still 72, Matt Gribble Jr. 6, Harold Cole. 36, AJ Diana working. Harold Cole trying to take over second. Down on the inside, taking over second place off of Harold Cole. 7 up, Tom Smith in fourth. 98 Wes Galbraith on the outside of Bearsworth, taking over fifth place. Bearsworth back up on the inside of Wes Galbraith. 72, Matt Gribble Jr. has about a 10-car length lead on AJ Diana. 7 up, Tom Smith down on the inside of Harold Cole and 98. Teammate Wes Galbraith taking over 4th and 5th place. 2 cars on the move right now. 3 cars on the move right now. AJ Diana, 7 up, Farmer Smith, and 98 Wes Galbraith. 54, Brad Channel up on the outside of Bearsworth, trying to take over 6th place. John White moving around. Doug Summers for 8th. 54, Brad Channel makes it around Bearsworth for 6th place. Your leader looks like 72, Matt Gribble Jr., 36, AJ Iano catching up with him. 7 up, Tom Smith, 98, Wes Galbraith, 6, Harold Cole, 54, Brad Channel, 77, Bearsworth, 84, John White on the outside of Bearsworth. Bearsworth is going in the wrong direction. Halfway home. Halfway this time around. AJ Diano is closing in quick. 98 Wes Galbraith going on the outside of Farmer Smith, taking over 3rd place. 54, Brad Channel goes into pit. Matt Gribble Jr. being trailed by 36, AJ Diano, coming up quick. Back into 3rd place. Real tight battle going on between 98 Wes Galbraith and 7 up Tom Smith. AJ Diano now right on the back bumper, 72, Matt Gribble Jr. AJ Diano on the outside of Matt Gribble Jr. trying to take over 1st place. Number 10, Glenn Jewell going 1 lap down. Good tight battle in the lead of this race. 72, Matt Gribble Jr. not giving an inch. AJ Diano going hard on the outside, trying to take over the lead. Side-by-side race between the 2 leaders. Matt Gribble Jr. does not want to give up the lead in this race. 72 cars starting to smoke now as AJ Diano takes over 1st place. Dave Watson going 1 lap down. Now 71 car, Matt Gribble Jr., Matt Gribble Sr. being lapped by his son, Matt Gribble Jr. Like 36, AJ Diano. 72, Matt Gribble Jr. 98, Wes Galbraith. 7 up, Tom Smith. 6, Harold Cole. 84, John White. 38, Roger Liner. 3, Doug Summers. 22, Chuck Surratt. 77, Bear Swartz. 31, Randy Gray. All on the lead lap. Now 34, Jeff Smith going 1 lap down. To go for AJ Diano. Swartz losing power, trying to hold on in the lead lap, but he's going into pits. Bear Swartz is going into pits. 98, Wes Galbraith right up in behind Matt Gribble Jr., trying to take over second place. I think there's only about 3 laps to go in this race. White flag, final lap coming out this time for AJ Diano. Your winner, AJ Diano. 98, Wes Galbraith in second. 72, Matt Gribble Jr. 7 Tom Smith. 6, Harold Cole. 38, Roger Liner. 84, John White. 3, Doug Summers. 22, Chuck Surratt. I'm not sure if 550 Kenny Carroll was on the lead lap or not. Fine job of racing by AJ Diano, moving his way up through the pack, taking his 4th feature victory at Midvale Speedway this year.
Genuine Draft, as for beverage, very clean sponsored Pontiac Grand Prix, number 36, and AJ Diano, very familiar with the Speedway. From AJ Diano.
Between teammates AJ Diano and 38 Roger Liner this year, 1990 season, they have 7 feature victories between the 2 of them this year. This is the 4th feature of the year for the 1990 season for AJ Diano.
Okay, again, Debbie Norris and her family will present AJ Diano that beautiful trophy. Pit stop car wash. Okay, that was a big round of applause. AJ Diano, coming home. Victorious our 35 lap sports stop point race.
I'm going to fade it out, John, here. I'm waiting on the tape. Go ahead.
Don't get folks, these sports stops, not this Saturday night, oh, from this Saturday night. A week from this Saturday night, we'll be at Barberton Speedway for another point race. And that same night that the sports stops are at Barberton,
Feature event in the street stock division. On the pole, number 10, Karen McCormick tonight. Number 30, Kim Herron. Number 1, Jim McCormick. 149, Rich Elkins being driven tonight by. 87, Jeff Egan. 18, Larry Richardson. 52, tonight being driven by J.R. Ridgway. 22, Ernie Shook. And 39, Kevin Merrick. We got a green. Number 10, Karen McCormick, out for the first time in that car tonight. Taking an early lead. Back in the pack, Rich Elkins having trouble in that 149 car. Number 1, Jim McCormick trying to take over the lead off his mother, Karen McCormick. 30, Kim Herron coming down on Jeff Egan, trying to cut him off. Your leaders, number 1, Jim McCormick. 30, Kim Herron. 87, Jeff Egan. 10, Karen McCormick. 18, Larry Richardson. Number 18, moving up through the pack. Got 4th position now, trying to take over 3rd. 3 high going into turn 1. '18 looks like he's got the motor if he can get the running room. Now going 3 high into turn 3. '87 Jeff Egan on the outside of Kim Herron trying to take over 2nd place. Jim McCormick way out in front. 52, J.R. Ridgway down on the inside of 18, trying to take over 4th place. Going 3 abreast into turn 3 again. Larry Richardson high on the outside. 87, Jeff Egan in the middle, and 30, Kim Herron on the inside. Your leader still Jimmy McCormick, halfway home. 87, Jeff Egan. 18, Larry Richardson on the outside, taking over 2nd place. Real tight action going on in them 2nd through 8th place cars. Ernie Shook down on the inside of 18, trying to take over 3rd place. 5 more laps to go. 5 more laps. 22 Ernie Shook taking over 3rd place, trying to get 22 Ernie Shook spinning out in turn 2. I think some action between 18 and 22. I think there was some fender action there. Yellow flag out. Going a bunch of pack up. Flag racing. Number 1, Jimmy McCormick. Still in the lead. 87, Jeff Egan. 18, Larry Richardson. 30, Kim Herron. 149, Rich Elkins. 52, J.R. Ridgway. 22, Ernie Shook. And 39, Kevin Merrick. 22, Ernie Shook being charged for that caution flag. '18, Larry Richardson down on the inside, taking over 2nd place. '87, Jeff Egan not giving up an inch, trying to hold on to 2nd. the pack. 22 Ernie Shook working his way back up through the field. 87 still not giving up on the final lap. He's still right beside Larry Richardson. Good tight action going on between 18 and 87. 87 coming back, taking over second place. Checker flag out for Jimmy McCormick, but the race is for second place. 18, Larry Richardson. 87, Jeff Egan. 149, Rich Elkins. 52, J.R. Ridgway. 22, Ernie Shook. 30, Kim Herron. 39, Kevin Merrick. The good race was between 87, Jeff Egan, and 18, Larry Richardson, but your winner, number 1, Jim McCormick.
Well, of course, it was racing side by side back here, and that did give Jim some advantage. He could run the whole track any way he wanted to. And when two cars race side by side, they're always slow down. They don't go as fast as they do and run all by themselves. Come here, check with the concession stand on the way out. They do have some items on half price. Half price on some of the items. Popcorn and hot dogs. Okay, the Jedi Dwelling, very clean sponsored number 1 car. I would say big round of applause for Jim McCormick.
All right.
ever for this young man. It's the Mr. Donut Reynolds Machine, sponsored number 32 car, Jim Paris. How about a big round of applause for Jim Paris? What a job he was hanging on there. Had all kinds of pressure. Two of the fastest cars run his division. He's still right in there. Well, thank you for being with us, folks. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We certainly enjoyed having you here. We'll be back in action this Sunday night. Don't forget to pick up the two big shows coming up tomorrow night. We'll have the Bourbon Speedway, Big John, Anvil, and Chuck. All kids 11 years old and under for free. 11 years old and younger for free.